I am introducing 8 palettes for the month of December. If you're curious to know what they are, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video. Thank you for joining me today. I am introducing to you brand new focus number 18. We just finished the Getting Naked in November, brand new focus number 17, I believe. And this is the next one in the series. And just like November had a theme, I decided that December 2018 would also have a theme. And the theme is Christmas palettes. And what I mean by that is not necessarily palettes that were released at Christmas, or that have Christmas colors. They are palettes in my collection that make me feel like the holidays, and so therefore that I would really like to get use out of this Christmas season. I have a number of eyeshadow palettes, and I also have a few face palettes. Those are the predominant palettes that I will use during the month of December. So let me show them to you right now. Okay, so before getting into these palettes, I do want to say if you like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content on this channel in general, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. I would like to go over the face palettes first that I'm going to be using this December, followed by the eyeshadow palettes I intend to use as well. So first off, the face palettes. The first face palette I would like to go over is the Park Avenue Princess. And the reason, sorry for the glare, the reason I like this palette is because, of course, the packaging is the bomb. And it is a palette that I haven't used yet, despite the fact that I'm so impressed with it. And I've been using other face products. It's not like I haven't used any, but I want to finally dig into this palette. And it smells wonderful. It looks so luxe. I think the holiday time is a time to treat ourselves, feel good as much as possible, and to be grateful. And I can think of nothing better I can't think of a better way to be grateful for my collection than to use the products that I think are fantastic. And these, each one of these is 4.5 grams. And what I intend to do with this packaging, not that I can possibly get through all these so quickly, I do intend, when I finish up some of these face palette colors, to put into this any almost finished face powders that I'm working on, so that it will be a treat to use up products using this palette as opposed to old packaging that might house the powders that I'm trying to finish. So to be able to transfer powders into this palette as I'm panning them, I think will be a really big treat. I have had that as a vision for this product, and so the only way that I can make that vision a reality is to first off enjoy the products that are in here to begin with. So that's palette number 1. Palette number 2 is part of a duo in the now defunct Estee Edit, and this one is called the Glow Face and Eye Palette, and it has 6 shades. And so it's face and eye, and I think that I will use some of it for highlighter. I don't think I'll be using it for bronzer, but I think maybe these 3 have highlighter potential. We'll see how it works. But I think these palettes are wonderful, and I am so sad that Estee Edit didn't stick around, because it was a line that had promising products. So anyway, second face palette. And the third face palette is the brand new, how could I not show you the front, the brand new NARS holiday palette called Hot Tryst. And this is the inside of the palette, and it comes with a beautiful full-size mirror right there. And I think the colors are very interesting and I'm looking forward to using them. I have not cracked into this one, believe it or not, because I have been using other face products for now during my Getting Naked in November. So this is going to definitely be my December palette. Now, since we are getting into eyeshadows now, because I showed you my 3 face palettes, let's go first off with the other half of the Estee Edit, because I'm sure you figured out that this one was coming up, and it is the Gritty Eye Palette. I love these colors. I think they're gorgeous, and to me, they really speak holiday. The colors are just beautiful. This green is fantastic. And just look at this green. It's just beautiful. I love this palette and I can't wait to dig into it. I have not yet dug into it properly, and so the ability to go and try these colors is, I'm really excited. And I somehow I feel like these colors are just too pretty for day to day, and to heck with it. In December, I am really going to just dive right in and make great use of it. And I think it's the great time of year where bolder looks are expected from time to time. And boy, am I going to take advantage of it. So excited. Speaking of bold, I'm sure you were expecting this one after seeing the Hot Tryst. This is the Provocateur or Provocateur palette from NARS. These are the colors. I did do an intro to this palette earlier. I can link that down below, and actually I'll link it in the cards as well, the intro to the NARS collection. There are 6 beautiful shades and they really speak Christmas with beautiful burnt orange and green. I did some swatches and I just know I'm gonna love it, so super excited. Next one is an oldie but a goodie, and it is the Semi Precious from ColourPop. It was a holiday palette last year at Sephora. This is what it looks like. I had been using it during the Getting Naked in November. I used a number of them as toppers or as inner lid colors, and it just convinced me that I want to use it some more in December. And of course, I mean, look at it. It has a winter theme. So how could I not have this nice looking palette for December too? So I'm doing it. Okay, this one I am ashamed of. It is this one, the Holiday Palette by Natasha Denona. And this one is not the Joya, it is the, oh, I don't know how I could possibly forget the name. It's the Heiress. And this is the beautiful colors. I think this palette is gorgeous, and I will admit, I've been intimidated by this palette. I have no idea why. I'm sure the looks are going to be gorgeous, fantastic. I think it's just the blue, that electric blue in it that's scaring me, but I am definitely going to be using it this holiday season. Hey, I'll have 3 weeks of practice before Christmas, so hopefully by then it will not be intimidating anymore. And finally, a palette I am already having a love-hate relationship with. It is the Pat McGrath palette, the Mothership Sublime Bronze Temptation. It opens up like an envelope, makes me think of office stationery. It does not really open all that well. It's in cardboard. If you want to see my first impression of the just opening the packaging, I will link that here if you want to have a laugh. These are the 6 shades. I won't go and show you all of these again because it's in that video. But if you recall this color from the Estee Edit, take a look at Supernova right here. I think you'll see some of the similarities. I'm very curious to compare and contrast those 2 palettes. And yeah, I'm looking forward to trying out a Pat McGrath palette and see if I can turn my frown upside down and enjoy this palette. We will find out. So there you have it, 3 face palettes and then 5 eyeshadow palettes, although the 6th one, the white one from Estee Edit, I also consider an eyeshadow palette, I guess dual purpose. So I'm looking forward to trying these 8 total eyeshadow palettes during the month of December. And if you have preferences on which ones I try first, please leave me some comments down below. Or do you own some of these? What do you think of them? I would love to hear that as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was such a treat. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, of course. But for now, take care.